live stream active.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. It's afternoon, isn't it? It's just I'm lazy on a weekend. So, yeah, we're here. We're live. Fingers crossed we've stopped the bots. That would be the main thing, I think, of today's stream. Seeing if the bots have come back. Yeah, yesterday was a bloody nightmare. With all the bots coming in and just causing absolute mayhem for me. Morning, Katie. Afternoon, Katie, whichever one it might be. So I've got to take some bits back for Amazon. So I'm going to return them, and at the same time as returning them, hopefully we can take Sam shopping. Sam wants to go shopping, so I'm like, okay. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. I'm DJing this evening as well, so today is just going to be like literally pottering around.
Says good afternoon
Afternoon, Benny Bo.
Says my new bike is in the bike shop. I won't see it till Wednesday.
Oh, you can upload a picture, yeah? Let us see what you got. I need to make some pictures as well. I need to make a video. I don't know if I'm going to get this. I need constant reminding.
Says I'm on my way to Wagamama with family.
Oh, nice, mate. Enjoy. Family time is always good. Enjoy family time because, yeah, it for me, obviously, I miss my mum and dad. I think there's so many things I do now. I've moved on in life a little bit more, and it'd be nice to have them at this point in my life. I've got my mind settled down a little bit more. But yeah, you're right, Banny Bo, later in life, mate, when you get to where I am, in the same situation, you'll know what I mean. You'll look back and go, fucking hell, yeah, I know what you mean.
Bannybo_blank says MHM. Katia Sarah says it's all carbon fiber. It can be lifted with one finger long.
Oh, I'm really nervous about carbon fibre. Enjoy, but I'm really nervous because carbon fibre doesn't warn you when it breaks. So yeah, I think carbon fibre is great. It just doesn't do shock very well. I keep reading too many stories online of. I always stick to aluminium. But then saying that, everyone was worried about aluminium bikes when they first come out. Oh no, they're going to break, and they did if you abuse them. But normally, if you treat things well, but that must be pretty amazing. What do you reckon your mileage is going to be on that when you go out and do a daily ride? Right, let me get the car out of the garage and bits and pieces and make sure what's going on, and then I'm going to drop some parcels back, and then I'm going to sit in the car park while Sam goes shopping and have a chat with you guys and have a catch up, and then we'll come back and we'll be in the workshop for a while and whatever. It's just like weekend stuff. I'm probably going to go around the workshop tidying up, chatting with you guys while I just do odds and sods and try and plan what I'm going to do next week. I need to get back out on the recumbent next week, so that needs to be done because I need to get my fitness well up because we haven't got long. Nearly at the end of the month, we're nearly there, and I need to put some serious work in. Yeah, we haven't got long, guys. We haven't got long at all. Oh. Right, there we go. Now we can hopefully get you on the stereo. There we go.
Katia Sarah says woof dobby. Woof dobby. I found you don't get many adverts from VIP. How's that?
I found you don't get many adverts from VIP. I don't know. Mate. You should be getting. If you're watching on Twitch, you should be getting adverts because they go off every so often. I can't stop the adverts. So yeah, I said to Sam, I'll be ready in a bit. I think she's putting washing out now. Oh no, here she comes. She's coming. She's probably going to moan. She don't like being on camera, does she? So just start talking to her and freak her out.
Get them at all from Vic either one of you.
Oh.
I got that fanny bow.
Right.
Hello, lovely lady. At Katia Sarah, yes, only one.
Oh, it doesn't read your names out in the car, does it? Hang on. It should say in here, text to speech.
Hello, lovely lady.
Do not read usernames. There we go. I've done that because of Banny Bows underscore one. Pull my clutch back up. It always... I don't know why the clutch always moves in this car. The signal's going to drop out, guys, as soon as I get away from the Wi-Fi router.
Says, hi, Sam. Hope you're well. We've missed you on stream.
I know, we'll have to do shopping.
Let's go the other way.
Drop me off first.
Bannybo underscore blank says we missed you, Sam.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sam's like, drop me off because she doesn't like being on stream.
I'm just thinking you could try.
This thing drinks far too much petrol to be running backwards and forwards. I can't afford to put any in it.
What's going on down here then? Oh,
Football.
is it the football fun day thing?
Don't know, maybe.
The football ground's open. No, the fun day. I thought it was tomorrow, the fun day, not today.
I just got to try and miss all these potholes. Look, ready? You have to drive kind of down the middle of the road so you miss them all. Oh, this one we can't miss. Oh, we did. We actually missed. Look at that little... Are we still live? E-bike.
Martin 69 says here. Katia Sarah says live.
It's like a empty roller coaster.
Oh, this car. It's because of the tyres. If I change them front tyres, it might be a bit more forgiving. That's... Do you know what I mean about the backfires? It's just...
You can adjust that though.
No, it's not turned on.
Oh.
That's the injectors. One injector's putting so much fuel through, it's just spitting and spluttering. It's not doing the engine any good.
Not do your bank account any good, neither, buying all that fuel.
Martin 69 says, are they tired?
Who's tired, mate?
Tyres.
Oh. Funny fucker. Any spots around there?
There's one someone pulled out.
Martin 69 says, well done.
That's what needs put a new out of order.
Oh, right.
Martin 69 says, least someone gets my jokes.
They're proper dad jokes, though, aren't they?
Old school joke.
Old school jokes, yeah. Right. Yeah, I'll put a microphone here I'll clip this microphone on here because Sam's staying in the car. So if you say something funny, she can actually you'll hear her reply.
Says during the war long.
I'm going to take this phone and I'm going to take the parcels, which I'm going to try and not show you my home address because it's on one of the boxes.
Martin knows where you live.
I know, but I'm trying not to show the rest of it. To be quite honest, it's not going to be my Twitch followers. It's going to be the YouTube and stuff like that because you don't know who's watching on YouTube, and that's normally where the dickheads like to the trolls sit. So they're the ones I'm trying to stop.
Did Ashley say you watched your live the other day?
I don't know if you watch my live. You watch them because I can't go live on TikTok anymore.
Oh, okay.
Every day it comes up and says you can reapply. So I reapply. It says you can reapply if you've been timed out after 30 days. It's been well over 30 days. I think we're coming up to like 30, maybe 40, 50 days now.
What's it higher than yours?
No, you're just obviously. It's because you've got more padding on the bottom. It lifts you higher. She went to me the other day. She went, "I'm definitely taller than you are." I went, "Yeah, you got fat feet." I told my mate's dad, and he was proper laughing. He found that really funny because he used to go, "Susan had a fat arse." Because you can smack it, right? And I laughed. And the thing is, from our era, that's a funny thing, isn't it? But if you say that now, that's probably that's perverted and insulting. But you know, it's a bit of affection.
It's okay. We can turn our heads when you slap him, Sam.
Fuck off! You would clip it and put it all over the Discord server, going, "Clive deserved it."
You do deserve it.
Hang on, you bent over this morning and I walked into you. It reminded me of when we first met.
Well, obviously I was so small you can't see me.
I bounced off so far, it took me ages to get back.
Right, go on in. Go do your stuff.
All right, I've got a mic on and you'll hear me in the shop as well. You can take the piss.
For a big dump.
I've got chat on as well so I can hear you guys. Let's see if we can get this done. No, it's not a big one. All good? All good. Thank you, Dan. Take care. Thank you. That and on number 4.
Olga says so we can't chat you up, Sam, whilst he's away. Sheesh. Today's society, it's hard to do the whole adultery thing. PvP.
Cheers.
It is.
Did you want a bag? No. 4 of these? Yep. 864. Hold on for you. Thank you.
Hi, I got Amazon returns. Let's see if we can speed things up today. I've taken photos of everything. It's quicker. Right, what's the first one we got? First one, small rig. That will be that one. That would be that parcel.
Olga says now he's watching us. Stalking or what?
Is it? I can't even see him.
Yeah, that one's complete.
Okay. I should do this in future, just screenshot all the things.
It's easier, isn't it, than going onto the app and everything.
And that's that one. Yeah, we do it indoors, it saves you time as well.
Yeah.
You haven't got to wait around while I'm trying to sort things out.
Yeah, that one's done.
Olga says it's all on his text. PD.
Yep.
That's it then. Brilliant, thank you. I'm only watching old Git. She does the wrong thing, you might have a heart attack and die. We can't have that.
You're not giving me a drink.
Hey? Yeah, if you kneel down.
Yeah. Do you want a fresh bottle of Coke for the tonight? Your faith.
Would you like a sip of this?
I'm sat in their mine.
They're yours?
Yeah, you don't buy cans of Coke.
No, but I steals them.
Hey.
Hang on, I just put a new shower in.
You use it.
The shower was blowing up, right? Well, it was gurgling. The shower started.
No, he came to bed and went, "Have you been using TCP in the shower?"
You've got to paint the story, right? So the story was, Sam said the shower's making a bubbling noise. I went, okay, it's probably getting chalked up. So she calls it kettling. So the water's going through the shower, through the heating element, and all the, what they call it, the build-up?
Chalk. All
the chalk, or whatever build-up, it builds around the element. The element then doesn't get cooled down by the water because you're insulating it with the chalk. So it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. Starts making this weird noise. Well, the worse it gets, the hotter the element gets because the water's not cooling it down. That's why you go, well, this shower's not as good as it used to be because I'm not getting hot.
I cleaned the shower after I showered.
So it just happened. It's 8. Hang on, it's 8 years old. So it's an 8-year-old shower. It slowly got worse. And then I went in the shower the other day and I was like, have you been using TCP or medical stuff in the shower? Because it smelt like hospital kind of smell. Well, PCBs and electronics also smell that. So I was in the shower and I'm like, fucking hell, that's more smoke. And I put my nose to the side of the shower and I was like, I'm going to finish getting showered. But yeah, I washed myself off, turned it off, and then took the fuse out so no one could turn it on.
_the_elephant says in showers we trust.
In showers we trust. Well, I was worried about getting electrocuted. So I turned it off, we took it apart, and all the wiring inside has got so hot where it's been drawing so much current because the heater element's overdrawing power. It melted all the plastic case. The circuit board had started melting through. So I was like, just in time before it blew up. So if you're in the shower and your shower unit starts smelling like a burning smell, don't use it again. Turn it off. It's ready to be changed.
You went before you went on your little road trip.
Well, yeah, but before having children, they were in there 5 seconds. We'd shower them off, little children, and they'd get out.
Which year did you turn it off, Sam? That you still call him stinky.
Yeah, he does stink.
Thing is, we call, what was it? Hayden was smelly. We've always called our little boy smelly. He wasn't smelly. We just called him smelly.
No, he was when he had colic when he was a baby. He smelled like vinegar.
Yeah, that's as bad as you saying. People come up to her and she'll go, that person smells of baked beans. She's got this thing about people smelling like baked beans. Even me, you smell like baked beans. Where have you been?
You're stinky. You're stinks.
And then my daughter was called Stinky because she is actually stinky.
She's a ferret.
Yeah, she's a ferret.
Martin 69 says BRB.
Oh.
You bored him that much, you fucked off.
Where are you from, Elephant?
Oh, I thought it was someone's words, not a name.
Read the screen. It's because you don't want to look over there in case you get caught on camera.
Yeah. No one needs to see my gob. Let's go.
Just your boobs.
Thanks.
I'm going to start an OnlyFans account.
On my toes.
With your toes?
Yeah.
What, your big hairy toes?
I actually don't have hairy toes. Not like people like you shave theirs.
My stereo turned off. Can't hear chat now. When I start the car, sometimes my stereo stays on. Other times it goes off. And when it goes off, I lose all the chat. So I have to wait for it to reload.
My friend's gone to London Zoo with his girlfriend today. And she's on her benefits and they've got £6 of a ticket.
Well, that's not bad.
I think I'd like to go to London Zoo one day next week.
I thought we were going to say we were going to do that at half term.
Summer half term. It's half term next week. You got to get ready. You got to get on your bike every day now. Pedaling every day. Start packing your bags up.
See, it was working. Let's come back. And where is 100% more expensive? What's more expensive, elephant? Sorry, what have I missed? I'm from the land where we call them petrol stations and not gas stations. Oh, same as me then. This is a petrol station. Most of us are in the UK. I'm in the UK, Old Gits UK, Martin UK, KT. No Brakes. I don't think No Brakes has come in yet, but yeah, we're all from the UK.
What was that?
What was that?
Sound like you clutched your
That was my big...
handle just broke.
She complains about all the knocking noises in this car. It's 37 years old, right, this car.
Anxiety.
It's going to be a bit knocky.
Olga says I'm not in the UK. I'm just a figment of your twisted imagination.
I wish she was one of mine.
Wizzy_the_elephant says EWW McDonald's.
Oh, we're always in McDonald's. I go there for chicken selects mainly.
And don't eat them.
Yeah, we like a chicken select. Chicken selects are probably the only thing that's worth eating in McDonald's because it's chicken. Yeah, it's got a coating on it.
I can twist your imagination too.
Well, I've got a warped one to put up with him.
Sam would be funny streaming because if the trolls would come in and she would just rip them a new one, it'd be quite hilarious to watch. I've been trying to get her into the whole streaming with me thing because then we could just go and do our stuff and just be ourselves and you guys get to watch it, which you do sometimes, but she doesn't like the camera. I didn't like the camera. It took me ages to get used to it. But I like the camera because you can choose what you want to show and what you don't.
Says that would be brilliant to watch indeed.
Jogger. What's the new one?
That's the one I was looking at getting, remember?
Oh, is that when it doubled the price?
Yeah, I was going to get a jogger because they're cheap. Look at it. It's like a Volvo. They go all right. It's just a cheap motor. Like cars, there's no point buying a 9R for it's a workhorse. And kids in and out of it with sand. And it's going to rot. No, but they rust out. They only last, what, 10 years?
Says he got a duster instead. His duster means goods in the region. Wizzy_the_elephant says no signal detected.
Yeah, signal around this area is pretty poor, to be quite honest. It's not the best.
Wizzy_the_elephant says we have linked about 10,000 5G towers. Wizzy_the_elephant says we need another 100,000.
When we get to Scotland, so in June, I'm going to Scotland. June the 9th is the planned date, which is my birthday as well. So we go to Scotland and I ride all around Scotland all the way home.
I hope you leave me a birthday present.
And
Skiddy.
I've been out here for years. It's probably over. I don't know if we're back or not, but when I get back, I'm going to design a burly trailer with a motor in it. It's going to be one of my little projects. Single wheel trailer with a rear hub motor. And then what I can do, solar panel charges the battery. Right, the battery will be to run the motor up hills. It will also have an app to tell me on my phone. I think that other phone down there, the chat phone, I think it drops the network all the time. The chat phone. Oh, it's back. Look, 550. Wi-Fi's back. But that has still dropped. That one. I have to reopen it. Yeah, the camera phone's on EE and the chat phone's on Vodafone. And when the Vodafone network drops out, I lose all my chat. But we'll be sitting in a minute anyway. Sam's going to go shopping and I'm going to sit in the car and have a chat with you guys. There we go, we're back again. Yeah, I've been looking at another exhaust for the European trip. Drive down to Europe a couple of years in this. I'll get all the tyres done and sort out a few of the issues, get the injectors done, and then we should be pretty much good.
Go on a driving course.
Hey? In this, what are you gonna? This thing's like driving a crane.
Yeah.
It's not comfortable. It's bouncy. Everything's.
Oh, look at that white car.
What?
I think you've got to go around this black car. I think you've got to go around it.
Okay. Is there a small gap through there?
Be careful. Why don't you get out and push yourself to the curb a little bit?
Do you ask him? Hey?
You're going to do it, push him?
Yeah, see if he's right. Hang on, I'll find out. You alright, mate?
Recovery.
Do you want to push?
You can help me get onto the truck. I don't think your car. It was fine.
Does the starter motor work?
No, so I was driving, then the auto start came on as a traffic light, so
Right.
it wouldn't restart, so starter ignition.
Oh, okay.
Now it's smoking.
Oh, you might be alright.
I worked at the nick, I just get it to the nick.
Okay, mate.
And hopefully someone's going to come out and help me push it over there.
Yeah. I can steer it right over there and I'll see if I can push. Get in the car and I'll try and push you up there. Just give it as much steering as you can. Give us help, mate. He can't start it. He's gone. Cheers, mate. Hey. Oh, nice. He's only going to the blooming police station. But it just died on him. He'll be all right. Thank you, mate. Yeah. That's all right, mate. No worries. It just won't start. It just cut out on him and the auto start's kicked in. He said it's all burning. He's going to the police station.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. He's got recovery coming out, so.
At least he's out of the way now.
Yeah. But it took.
The car's beeping you though. I think,
The car behind me, I went, yeah, get out and help, mate.
Did he get out now?
Yeah. I went, he can't start, it's dead. I said, it's just died on him. I said, so, that's modern. So this is modern cars for you guys.
There's no point rushing because you're going to get through the next set of lights.
That's modern cars for you. Auto start, the stop start has packed up, and yeah,
You've
his motor's burnt out probably. It smells like his starter motor's gone.
you did your good deed for the day.
I always do good deeds.
Not for me, you don't.
Go and shower in the garden with the animals.
Go and do your own washing. Go and look after your own kids. Oh, someone's been towed. Why was your car in a police station and needed to be towed? Unless he got arrested.
What, and the police drove it there and put it there, maybe?
No. They're like, can you come to the station?
No, you get caught by the police, they drive your car away, bring it to the police station, and just tow it from there.
Do they?
Well, they could do, yeah.
Oh, I hope he has a better day, that guy. That shitty things on.
Hopefully put a word in for me. Yeah, don't pull him over, he's a good lad. I've not been pulled over in this.
You going to the police station to work, or was he?
Yeah, he didn't sound like a police officer. He went, I'm only going to the police station. Maybe he's just stole it. He's going to hand himself in.
Surely if he's a cop, you'd phone your guys up and say, come on.
He said that. I said, I've just rung some people from the office to come and give me a push. I went, nah, it's all right, mate, I'll do it for you.
Oh, so embarrassing, isn't it?
What, because your car's died?
Yeah.
I've had this die.
Yeah, Hayden told me how you had to limp it to the petrol station the other day because you nearly run out of fuel.
Oh, that's a bit of an over-exaggeration. Yesterday, I was right on the bottom of the red yesterday.
Dad had to roll it because there was no fuel in the car.
Right. Where do we find a spot away from all these?
There isn't around this side. This is the staff parking all around here.
Oh, so let's go around, park around that little back bit then?
That's where I go.
Oh, around the back? Is that where all the dogging? That's the dogging area.
Like fucking speed bumps, I'm sure.
Well, it's been a while since you bounced up and down.
That's because you won't come near me. See, look, it's all the staff coming to their cars.
Nearly got you.
She didn't find you.
No.
The look of disgust, you didn't bother to speak to her.
Well, yeah, because she's a girly girl. She's a girly girl with all her lipstick and everything else.
Alfred says, oh my goodness, lol.
The look of disgust.
Literally, if I'd shown you the look, right? And when I was younger, I used to take it to heart because I was like, well, why do they not find me funny? And then as you get older, you learn that there's different types of people. And girly girls just look at me and go, yeah, whatever. They won't even give me the time of day. I'm just not their thing. If I was a big muscle builder and proper manly,
So not look, right against that wall over there, shitloads of spaces. And no one's come near you, apart from him, who ain't even looking.
He wants to go all the way around though. We're not going to be out in the sun either.
So why it's not cold?
Actually, what one should I go in? I'll go in this one. Hang on. Fuck's sake. It's got power steering, but I still can't steer it quick enough. I'm going into a space, I'm like...
Olga says, well, Clyde's already in the car and he's hot. Easy.
Stinky.
Oh, can you open your window for me, please? Let your stench out.
Why don't you just put the roof down?
No, because then you put the roof down, it's even hotter.
You burn your baldies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. I'll go and get you your dinner as you're too lazy to come. I'll get your food.
See you in a minute. Yeah, I'm wondering if to get a router. So apparently Zen's got a Nighthawk router, but when I was looking at the Nighthawk routers, they've only got one SIM card slot. So it's lost connection again on the car stereo. So let's take the keys out, save power, and we'll go back to the phone and see what's happening there. Apart from it being really, really hot. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I think we fixed the bot problem, old git. It was, I don't think I've ever been so stressed. It was awful. Because all I wanted to do was just have a chilled day on Friday and, well, yesterday. And it just all horribly, it went wrong so bloody quick with all the bots coming in. And my eyes, it's like I've got sand in them. And it's getting worse as I get older. Oh. But yeah.
Says Banibo, I do get little text ads now and then for Saliesum.
Saliesum?
Steam Pastopper says that's just your skin drying up and falling apart.
Probably. No, Dad had it. My old man. He suffered with dry eyes as he got older. I don't know if it's to do with the tear ducts and stuff like that, but you know, I mean, my tear ducts still work because I still have the odd day, and I'm not embarrassed to say this. I would have been before I had my breakdown and he's experienced a lot of stuff. But I still have days where I was out driving to the show with Hayden the other day, and he probably didn't see it, but I had a sudden feeling. I was like, oh, if only Dad was here. Boom. It just fucking hit me. My eyes are just like watering. Not like a full-on cry session, but you know, like that sadness, and they just explode. My eyes just start leaking. And I now look at that as a good thing. It means you're human. But because I remember Dad used to say it was weakness, wasn't it, back in the old days? If you showed emotion and stuff, it was a weakness. And I think it is to an extent, because I think there's an extent of it. You know, if you're a fucking wet blanket all the time, then yeah, you need to like man up a little bit. You need to work on getting over that a little bit. Most of the time I'm all right. I think it's only little things that set me off.
Turn around from my corner to speak to Mum in hers. Steam past offer says yeah.
Yep. But I think as we get older, you turn it into a happy moment. But yeah.
Olga says I need to man up. I'm a mouse.
But that fixes my eyes. So this is the weird thing. So when I'm getting the dry eye syndrome and I've got all the grit in my eyes, if I then think of something sad and my eyes suddenly go, psh, it fixes the problem. So like now, look, my eyes are all right again. So I don't know. I wonder if it's like an imbalance with something I need to eat, because this is the thing they say about healthy eating. You need to eat all this. I try and eat fruit every now and again. I don't eat fruit every day. I eat nuts, and I try and get all the different things that we need. I started eating bananas after the cycle ride the other day. That's why I had the farts all of yesterday, because I had a banana shake for breakfast and I had one for dinner because of the cramp in my sleep. But it fixed the problem. The cramp went away. As soon as I ate the bananas, the cramp went. So it definitely makes a difference. I know some people would say rather eat the bananas whole rather than blending them because of the sugars and all that bollocks. But as I don't have a problem physically with being massively overweight, I'm overweight, but not massively. But yeah, it's just trying to get the bike ready now. I think the only thing and worry I've got for Scotland is going to be the airbed, the air mattress. That was the only thing that was a bit shit, really, and it let me down. And it'd be nice to have a nice bed. The tent kept me dry. Everything worked as it should do, really. The frying pan I've got, I keep wondering if to buy a new one or not, because it didn't last more than a week, the frying pan that I took to Scotland anyway. Like the coating burnt off it. So I'm thinking, is it really worth buying another one? Mine's made by, is it Maple Fire, I think, the kit I've got. The kettle's brilliant, although it's a bit melted on the bottom. The saucepan is okay, although that's a bit melted as well. The cooker I had seems to be okay for the moment.
She's done okay with hers.
Yeah, I need to ask Zen about her router. So I was looking at Wi-Fi routers. There is one you can get that's dual SIM card. It's made by a weird make. It's not Netgear or Nighthawk or anything like that. And it's for motorhomes and stuff. It's got like 6 aerials on it, I believe, which is a bit awkward to carry if you're cycling to Scotland. But I could have it in one of my bags, or like, you know what I mean, taking up one of the bags in a, I don't know, like get a slim container that it slots in, so the aerials and that don't get broken.
Olga says, remind ask Zen about her router and her cooking gear.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, if she pops in. But I was looking at all the Nighthawk routers. They all seem to just take one SIM card, so I don't understand how it would better my setup. Last year, I had the EE SIM in my chat phone, and the camera out of my chest had Vodafone. Now, I seem to lose the chat a lot, making me think the Vodafone was actually better in the Highlands than the EE was, because the phone signal was pretty good most of the time, but I'd always lose my chat. In the southeast where we are now, I'm using the SIM cards the other way around. So you're currently watching on EE, but I'm losing the Wi-Fi on the the chat on Vodafone.
It's called Espanol. Gore_Shapen says embrace the fire and sacrifice, and let Baal guide you to strength and glory.
And let who? I don't think anyone's gonna put me in a direction. I think my life is let's just pick a direction and we go in it. And as long as we are good to each other, we should prosper and be okay. I was going to put a camera mount here, so this little bit of rubber. I was going to have the camera here, so you get to see like out the window and the dashboard and everything else when we so you get to see everything. But I was worried about putting a mount here, and then the kids get in and out and whack their heads on it. But yeah, how you doing? Where are you from? I can't pronounce your name. Sorry, dude. Is it Shafin? Whereabouts are you from? I'm from the UK. Well, most of us in here are from the UK. We're just chilling out at the moment.
Says, so that's where you hide your rubbers.
Rubbers? What do you want to wear one of them for? See, earlier on, I knew as soon as she gets in the car, she wants a drink. So I brought one. Because I can't drink and drive because I'd spill it. There's no cup holders in this car. That's the downside of this car is getting on a bit. And there's nowhere to put cup holders. We were looking at where the ashtray, because it's got an ashtray in the middle of the dashboard. And I've put my, they call it the OBD port. I don't know if I can show you this. Hang on, see if I can show you. If I bring this out like this, will that actually, there you go. So if I pull this out, that, I don't know, can you see? Oh no, you can't see it. Hang on. Oh God. I can't get the phone out, hang on. There you go. I can't get it out because the cable. Let me unplug it. So here's the thingy. You've got your cigarette lighter socket. Here's your ashtray, and I've built this in. So this is where the OBD port is to plug the computer in. So yeah, rather than ashtray, it's just a plug-in now for the computer. But with the modified clocks that are out of the wrong car, but they fit in there just. New, the backing plates are different for the needles. The needles are at the top. The needles are meant to be at the bottom. Where the 140 is normally where they start, just above the clock. So that they've all been moved around. There's the chat phone. Just sit that in there. But no, it's proper old school. Windy winders, can't go wrong. And then the little glove box, which that rattles when you drive a lot. Everything rattles in here. And she goes to me, "Oh, your car's so noisy. Oh, it's so." She just moans about everything. But to me, that's what makes this car lovely to drive. All them knocks and bangs and squeaks and everything else. It just makes me feel like I'm authentic old car. Because cars are boring now, aren't they? Oh. Well, I think the bots have left us alone. Right, let's turn this off. So that's without the audio suppression quietness on. And that's with it turned on. So when I talk, a lot of my voice comes out and then it just goes really dull and you don't hear any surroundings, which I found on the IRL stream when we was out the other day on the recumbent. When I watched it back, I didn't like it. It sounded weird. Didn't sound right because you couldn't hear the well.
Everything has become more boring about cars.
Yeah, this isn't a comfortable ride, not really. When you're cruising on a motorway, it's not too bad, but when you're driving around the local roads with all the potholes and the cracks and everything else. Yep. I've got something else bugging me as well. So when I was talking to someone the other day, I worked on a car not so long ago, a couple of months ago, and I'd done the brakes on it. Now, I'm pretty anal about double checking and triple checking all the bolts after I've finished, and I go around and torque everything up. And then I'm like, before I put it down, I'll do it again. So sometimes I check 3 or 4 times just before I put it on the ground, right, to make sure. And I was speaking to another mate, and he went to me, "Oh yeah," he said, "we found the problem with his car." I went, "What's that?" He went, "Oh, another mechanic said the brakes were loose." And I'm like, And it's really bugged the shit out of me because I'm thinking, did I really leave someone's brakes loose? And then I'm thinking, no, I wouldn't have left them loose. I wouldn't let it go out the fucking garage door with them being loose. So now it makes me feel shit. I'm thinking, so some mechanic has told someone that I'm good friends with that the brakes were loose on his car. And I'm thinking, nah, no way. Like, literally, I'd have a fucking heart attack if that was the case. Like,
All good says I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Hugs.
I'm confused now.
Steam Post Office says it all good. You're welcome.
Did it go over my head, Steve? Has anyone ever been to one of these?
All good says sorry, Clive. Steam did something on my stream and it's made me stunned.
Oh. What did he do? Has anyone ever used these as the pickups where you come and pick your shopping up? So yeah, I get picked up at 5 o'clock, so I'll probably be all right until what, 3ish. I'm trying to work out what I can do in the workshop to get things done. I can't get the solar panel mounted because I haven't got the welder. I need gas. I need some argon gas, and I've run out of money. I didn't expect to buy the shower, so now I'm down. I'm waiting for probably about 600, 700 quid to come through.
Discord DM Clive. Don't want to share on stream. Just extremely happy.
Oh, okay, mate. Okay. Yeah, I'm about 600 quid down because I've done all these DJs, but it's 28 days, so I'm waiting for 225 quid twice. So what's that? 450 quid there. 450, 650. Hang on, mate. I don't know this phone very well. This chat phone, I need to put everything in the same place. Right, let's have a look. Oh, nice. You can get that new Zimmer frame. You can upgrade to one with wheels on it so you can shuffle. I'm all right most of the time, but it's just at the moment, obviously, I'm in one of those holes, but do you know, I'd rather be this than rich. I think if you just have unlimited money and you could just spend what you want when you want, you'd just be spoiled.
Steam Post Office says lol.
No, I didn't need to buy a recumbent bike, but I'm never going to get the chance, really, to get one at that price, is how I looked at it. And it works, so, and it's been pretty good. It done its job the other day. I like the idea that I can just sit in it by a river and just chill. I did have mad thoughts last night I saw like a moped with a camper van RV thing on it. So basically, it looked like a wedge. If you imagine, like, goes up like that and then across like that, like a box. Does that make sense? Like a box on top like that.
Steam Post Office says yeah. Too much money tends to end with greed to just get more rather than enjoy life.
Yeah. So I know that money's coming in, not loads. Like, come on, it's not loads of fucking money, but that'll come in. That'll go into this month's, and then it'll go against everything else that's had to be paid for. I can offset some things to the business, but not loads. But yeah, this month should be better than last month because I bought the welder and some other bits and pieces. But again, I can't afford to buy everything in one. So I've bought the welder. I need to get the gas set up. Once I get the gas set up, that bottle will last me months, probably years, to be quite honest. I don't do that much aluminium welding, so a lot of it will still be MIG welding. But I've got an exhaust for the car that needs fixing. This one's been leaking, so where the joints underneath fit, the clamp you've got the standard exhaust coming under from the manifold, comes down. You've then got the decat pipe, which I've got because it doesn't need a cat, and then you've got the exhaust system that I've got purchased that goes all the way to the back of the car. They give you these adapters so it fits multiple engines on this vehicle. And hi asterisk asterisk. Did you write a rude word? But yeah, so that it's never clamped down properly. I've got sealant on it, but it's basically where it moves, it's worn. So I need to remake that. And I'm looking at getting the stainless steel pipe and remanufacturing the whole lot myself. So now I've got the TIG welder, I can TIG weld all the fittings and that, and I can make a really nice exhaust system for it myself. I could pay someone else to do it, but I don't find the fun in that. So at some point that needs doing. So I'm like, okay, we need to weld the recumbrant, we need to weld the bits for the recumbent I want to make. I want to weld bits for the bike for Scotland, the carrier and the solar panel bits. So I've got all these little bits that I want to do. So I bought the welder, and then there was Phil's van as well. I was looking to do a few bits on, but yeah, the gas ran out too fast. So I need to buy the kit for that. So I'm waiting for this money to drop, and then I'll pick them bits up. And yeah, it's small little things, but to me it's a massive enjoyment from it, and you guys get to watch as well, and hopefully I can make some funny content. Last night's clips from, I don't know if anyone saw when we were doing the funny things to the AI. I was using ChatGPT, saying things about Yatesy. It didn't come out on the VODs. The ChatGPT must be coming out on an audio channel that's not on the VOD channels, so it was only on the live. So unfortunately I had to remove them. But that was quite funny. I asked ChatGPT weird stuff about what stream title I should have for my OnlyFans involving Yatesy and some sheep. And apparently it was too inappropriate for her to comment. Her answers were just blatantly funny. I was also interested in... So Kuma Monster, when he finishes stream, rather than raid someone, he has his last video playing on his stream. And I was like, how the hell does he do that? I'm wondering how I could do that in the code. There must be a way of doing it. I like the idea of being able to do it yourself, because I used to pay Restream to do it. So when you subscribe to Restream, you can have like videos playing and stuff like that, but you have to go on and click them to play live on your stream and stuff. So I'm not sure how he set that up. Any information to do with that, if you can drop that in Discord, that'd be great. Because that'd be something else for me to get my head round. And even if I'm not going to use it, I might enjoy putting the effort in just to see how it's done.
Steampass says just ask him. He'll probably tell you.
He probably will. He probably will. That was quick.
I was only getting what I needed.
I
have this impression it takes me 6 hours to go shopping.
It does take you 6 hours to go shopping. You have to stroke all the stuff.
I've got you stuff. I wouldn't know.
Hang on. I'm going to get Twitch open so Sam can watch what happens. Can you do that again? Wait till I've got my Twitch stream open. I want to show Sam. Where's the stream? How do you watch the stream? How do you watch your own stream?
Says, can you not download the VOD? Then just make a long video of VODs. It'll take time, but you can do 12H videos whilst offline. Olga says, welcome back, Sam.
Hello.
Right. Let me get it live. Get the volume down so it's not too loud. Right, can you do that thing again with the young girl in the car? So Sam can see. It's quite funny. Thanks, Martin. Yeah, it's quite effective. I took the keys out and everything.
It's actually only 15, 20 minutes. I thought it left.
Oh. Oh, am I on the front page of Kick? We get on the front page of Kick quite a few times, normally when we're in the car as well. Clint, smell that fuel. Do it misfiring. It's that bloody injector. One injector's gone. But rather than replace, might as well replace all 6 of them for brand new ones that are the, because I can't get the equivalent. So there's no point in having an odd one. So just replace all of them and get it retuned. Right. But yeah, we'll get back home, we'll get down in the workshop.
Will you take the piss?
Hey, I'm giving you a phone.
I'm like your little personal lap with your can of Coke and your...
Well, you're in the car, playing on your phone, ignoring me completely. I'm not here. Spare
Are you
knob.
having a laugh?
Spare knob.
Literally, you are a knob if you're taking that attitude.
Playing on your phone, ignoring me.
I just went and got your dinner. But I've got to cook for you and I've got to cut your hair and force you in the shower.
You haven't got to force me in the shower.
I have.
It's the internet. So that's the other thing. Look, the internet. It's
I haven't
lost.
touched it.
See, look, on here, there's the internet symbol there, right? Which says that I've got the hotspot on. But the camera phone and the car stereo are not connected to it. They drop it constantly. Now, don't get me wrong, this is the Honor 200. It's not an expensive phone. It was like 225 quid, I think this phone was, right? Reduced from 299. But it drops the internet all the time. Oh, that it's come back again. It's just come back. So that one will come back now. You watch. Be back. Yeah.
Another one?
Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi. This thing is it's the what? I might have to use the other phone as my chat phone. Oh, you're gonna? I'll put a ring on your finger.
Oh, oh, that's sweet. But I thought if I get a packet, you can share it.
Welcome in, everyone.
That girl put all the shopping in the boot of her car.
Oh no, then we've got our kids that don't want to do it.
Katie though. This thinks she's a slave.
No active live stream was found.
With people. Oh, no.
Sorry everyone, I can't see chat because my car stereo doesn't want to link to the Wi-Fi. It says no Wi-Fi.
Oh. They're not looking, are they?
Probably not.
They're going the wrong way. What way are they going out of the car park?
Who knows?
That's not how you get out of the car park, love.
Have they put more in?
Yeah.
Wow. I can't even go over these fast. If I do, we'd just fly out of our seats. Oh, God.
Is it gone? Oh no, it's still over there.
So for anyone who just joined us, we are out in the Mark 1 Golf. It's a 37-year-old, 1998 Mark 1 Golf Cabriolet with a supercharged 2.8 VR6 engine in it. It drinks more fuel than I can afford.
No, describe me.
I would say sweet, but most of the time grumpy. Massive melons.
They're deflating as I get older.
They're not deflating, they're just enlarging lengthways. Gravity's playing a main part on that. Where's the phone? So on here, might have to turn the chat up on that. There we go.
House_man says, so in other words, you're in a dog box, lol.
Dog. I'm always in the dog house. Always in the dog house.
You didn't even say anything nice about me.
I did. I said that sometimes you're sweet, but mostly grumpy.
No, you said I could say sweet, but you're mainly grumpy.
Yeah,
You
grumpy,
could.
grumpy.
Martin69 says, too much info, they're going south.
But yeah, hi to everyone on Kick. If you've not been here before, I'm Clive. Welcome to Clive's Adventures. You can guarantee to go on an adventure. We're either doing cycling adventures, we go out in the car, we do the car workshop. I do holiday streams. We've also got the DJing this evening. Well, it's more me at work. I'm a DJ and that's what I do. So I take you to work with me.
There, right. Then get your tongue out between my legs. I don't care who sees us.
Right. The Wi-Fi's completely dropped off on the phone. I do not know why. It just has. It does this all the time. The hotspot on that phone is just very inconsistent. And this is why I think the internet keeps dropping out. I might use the other phone, the Huawei, see how good that does. It's not hot. I don't know if anyone's got any information why a phone would keep losing the hotspot.
Martin69 says, very good.
On that, can you swipe down and go in airplane mode, turn airplane mode off, count a couple of seconds, then turn it back off again? That's it. So you give it, I don't know, a couple of seconds, wait for everything to reboot, then turn it back off. That's it. And then turn the hotspot one on. It should slowly come back. That should come on Wi-Fi in a minute. Oh, I didn't know where you were going. Fucking hell. So we're just coming down through Gillingham. Come down to the train crossing. This is always fun.
I haven't got music playing.
Because the internet's come back. That hasn't come up with Wi-Fi yet though. Nor has that. No, still not come back. Oh, that's come. Look, that's on Wi-Fi. This one isn't. Honour. Disabled. Connect. There we go. We've now got both networks back, so we should be all right again, guys. Fingers crossed.
And you down the garage and get back.
Yeah, I'm going to go down and just do a few things before
Don't come off the street.
before this evening, shall we say?
Well, don't forget you want a haircut.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yo! How you doing over on YouTube? Sorry, it's only just loaded. I've lost my... Sounds like the car has better sex life than Sam does. The car doesn't have a better sex life.
It does. You poke it all the time.
She gets thrashed. I treat her bad.
You give
I treat her
she gets
mean.
more attention.
I used to treat you mean. I treat the car mean. Now you just moan at me.
I get no attention. Got a tight bum. Mickey's a right bum.
I can't say that. I'd get arrested.
I think it's the delivery.
What do you mean?
You just sound pervy.
Well, yeah, men do. We can't say anything like that because we'd get accused as being a pervert.
You are.
Well, most men are perverts, but it's got even worse now. You're frightened to say anything in case you get accused of being one.
I saw the nursery the other day and he went, what name is that?
Martin69 says treat them mean, keep them keen, la la la.
So why are you single then, Martin? Come on, answer that one. Why are you single? Less drama.
Off you go then, see you later, move out. Oh, don't be pack your bags.
Can I have my money for the shower back in the house, please?
No, I've got to bring your kids up.
They come as part of the package.
Yeah, I'm left with them.
I gave you some special sauce and they grew. There you go. Magic.
You only get 30% of the ass.
Martin69 says less hassle.
2 kids, that was at least 2 minutes of my life. Making them.
Hang on, you always said you're not interested in money. You're not interested in being free.
Unfortunately, this world is...
Says 2 minutes.
I'll give you
Must have
30%
been a
your
good
own.
day.
Off you go.
2 minutes, yeah. Yeah, I had a practice run. Oh, can you do be right back for me, please? Just do privacy, exclamation mark privacy for me.
Bo's just won himself £25 gift voucher. Nice. Well done, Bunny Bo. I will clip this in a minute. Bear with me.
Oh, there we go. I was thinking I might have got away with that. What speed can we get? Is it going to get me? Hang on, as fast as we can. What number can we get? Yay! That was funny. That was probably the best bit of my day.
What the hell? No. I sneezed and got struck by lightning at the same time.
That's a bit small for you. Land's End to John O'Groats fully with that, and all the bags. All my bags are in now.
You did Land's End to John O'Groats?
Fully loaded.
You did all that. You got all that.
That's over. It's over 40 kg, fully loaded, and I've broke the rear wheel 4 times.
Who did you do it with? Just you on your own?
My mate put his back out at Taunton, so I've done the whole rest of it on my own. But you can find me online because I'm Fives Adventures. So I streamed the whole. It's all on YouTube.
Can I take a barcode?
Yeah, just. The whole race. Good morning, mate. Morning.
Thank you,
right, that says we're off.
_ for joining the community.
We're off Journey by that one.
Thank you, SW20_ for.
Oh, welcome, SW, welcome in. So here we go, look. Whoa, nearly fell off. MR2. So here's my car. There you go. We've got this one. In the making, yeah. We've got that little one there, look. So yeah, it's the what are you doing to my car?
Doing ginger. Put ginger fur on it.
Ginger fur. My cats have been laying on the roof and laying on it, and as you can see, look.
There's some normal fur hairs, but then there's actual ginger hair.
It's going to be mine. It's definitely going to be mine. What one's the fastest here?
Mine.
It's not.
Mine when you retire from life.
Giggity Sponges says a bell end would show.
Live stream active.
Right, there we go, guys. We should be back. There we go. Cool. So yeah, I've swapped the phones around. You're now on the other one, but yeah, there's a definite problem with the phone you're watching on, which as I said, I'm now streaming on the chat phone with the Wi-Fi. So my main streaming phone's good. So I don't know whether to use the old Huawei. I might have to use the old Huawei rather than the than that one. But yeah, the only problem with this one, which I was streaming on, this was the one I was streaming on a minute ago. It just gets really hot. Apart from that, it's okay. Got it, and yeah, it is really, really hot. But I'm hoping when we're cycling into Scotland, I can take this out the case. If that's just clamped on the on the chest thing and we're moving along with the air moving around it, we should be okay. Or a sun cover, I don't know. But yeah. But yeah, this was the bit I was working on the other day that you guys probably haven't seen. So you've got this pole that goes in the back. Yeah, I have to have a spare. You do the quick release, and then once that's released, that pulls out. So there's your solar panel bracket, and basically on the bracket you've got that, which just slots in, and I can do do this up. So it just clamps it up, that way. And then it's just got a little rubber foot on it, which goes inside the frame, and that just stops it wobbling about and getting that kind of seesaw motion. So that was the bit I was working on the other day. So that bit's done. Hang on, it should get in there. Is it going to go in? There we go. It's in. So it should only take me seconds to get it out. So if I look, it's in there. It's locked in. The solar panel then. For anyone who hasn't seen this is going to be my travelling bike that we travel the country on at the end of the month. That is then going to have a bracket. We've got these extra poles, and basically they are going to be welded on, like that. Oh, thank you for the follow-on kick. So yeah, these are going to be the kind of structure that the actual solar panel goes to, but they weigh not much really. Like I could have used something smaller maybe. I could have used maybe some fiberglass or carbon fiber rods. I did look at using strap, but the problem is with the strapping, it's quite flexible, and I didn't want this to flap like that when I'm going along. Oh, fucking hell. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. For all you guys that watch the adverts on Twitch and sub to me, it helps me immensely because all the money goes back into paying for the internet and the stream and everything else to create content for you guys. So, yeah, thank you very, very much. Last year we used this bike. I'll just show you. So this was the bike. This is my Specialized. We had pannier bags on the rear, pannier bags on the front, bags on the handlebars, and it was really, really difficult to ride. So this year I've purposely built this. This is my machine. So on the front we've got this massive kind of basket that carries all the camping gear. So there's all the camping gear rolled up. Oh, thank you guys. Legends, absolute legends. So you've got these for your drinking bottles. So the problem we had with the pannier bags that were mounted on the forks, when you're riding a bike with weight on the steering, your steering becomes very, very heavy. The bonus of this is with all the weight on the front, if I can do this one-handed, you can, look, there's no weight on the steering. So you're completely separated from all the weight, which is really, really good. This was built off of a really old frame as well. I had this when I was a teenager. So you've got a downhill suspension frame in the middle. There's your rear suspension. And the carrier, I've made it so it's completely separated from the suspension. So the pannier bags go on there. We've got another bag to go on the back. I think it's under here somewhere. We were looking at different ideas. So these are all the things I'm working on. So you've got bike related content. You've got the new, oh, sorry, clicking buttons. You've got the new recumbent. So there's the barcode if anyone wants to scan the barcode. If you want to take a photo of that, that will give you the website and all the details and bits and pieces you need. You can also get it doing socials, but that's the barcode there that I normally run on the road. That takes you to the website and gives you all the information. So this is the new buy. I bought this the other day, and I'm trying to work out where to mount stuff. So we've got the phone on the front for the chat phone, the streaming bracket, which is here, which it broke. This hasn't got any suspension on it, so it's quite heavy. When it comes to hitting the bumps, it's a lot of shock, so it keeps breaking bits. So yeah, this will be I'll be live streaming on this probably Monday, maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, to see what happens. I'm DJing this evening, so we get DJing this evening out the way, and I'll probably need a rest day. And then after I've done that, we can get back out on the road and hopefully we can go and have some fun. But we've got a few technical issues with the streaming phone. So I use a 2-phone setup for streaming. You've got the one you're watching on, and then you have a chat phone. And normally I use the chat phone as an internet router as well. It is Kit Green, yeah. I used to stream on a platform called Mixer. I've been streaming for about 10 years, on and off. I was a game streamer on Mixer, and then basically from that, I went to Facebook when they closed down. Biggest mistake of my life. Went to the Purple platform. The Purple platform is good because of all the integration, but slowly the integration is becoming available for Kick. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the way that Kick is, the subs is more towards the streamer, which is great because it makes a big difference. Because we get, I think, is it 90% of the subs over on Kick? So for everyone who subs to me on Kick, fucking you lot are legends. Thank you. But yeah, we also go to the car shows as well. So you've got, this is my 1989 Mark 1 Golf Cabriolet, and it's a bit poorly at the moment. We've got some injector problems, so it needs a new set of injectors, but we'll have to wait until I get back from Scotland. But it's running the 2.8 VR6 engine with a supercharger. It's pushing somewhere, when it's running right, between 280 and 300. But as I said, it's got injectors. One of the injectors is staying open, and it's putting far too much fuel through. At the moment, I've got far too much other stuff to worry about, trying to get this bike ready for Scotland. So on the 9th of June, I start my adventure from Scotland. So we get the train from, I'm in the southeast of England, we get the train to Scotland, to Edinburgh, camp down for the night, get up the next morning, get on a train, get to Wick in Scotland. We get another campsite for the night. And then we're only about 17 miles from John O'Groats, where I finished last year. So I cycled from Land's End to John O'Groats, 37 days, live streaming it on Twitch. This year I hope to stream on Kick and YouTube Shorts as well as Twitch. But we've got to get this bike ready. So I'm trying to get the solar panel mounted, because if you're a live streamer, keeping your batteries topped up is one of the main things. Now I run these batteries. These are the, is it Inu? Or I don't know how you pronounce it, but I use these. But these are quick charge, and these normally charge within about an hour and a half to 2 hours. That's a 20,000, I think, that one. But my streaming camera can empty one of those in 8 hours. So I'm hoping to have 2 of them batteries on the solar panel throughout the day. So hopefully we can charge even if we can't, because some of the campsites don't have power. So charging batteries was a bit of a, it's hit or miss. And when you're streaming, I'm going, oh my God. It's like battery anxiety. You're like, can I go live tomorrow? Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to charge the batteries. So we need to get the solar panel finished.
Just raided us with 8 of their...
Yay! Welcome in, Claire. Thank you for the raid on Twitch. If you're not following my Twitch channel, please follow me on Twitch as well, because sometimes I go live on Twitch just for my regulars and bits and pieces. Welcome in, Raiders. Although Steen watches me on both, I think. He likes to see me in double. So yeah, you should be able to see... You should be able to see Claire's stream here. So Claire streams a lot of Sea of Thieves on Twitch. She's an awesome streamer. So if you are into watching games and stuff like that, please go and check her out.
Starts to get nervous about their phone. Steam Pastoffer says lol. I think it's called self-harm.
To be quite honest, I've got a smaller solar panel, but I'll show you guys, right? So if any of you guys are IRL streamers, this is a 50-watt panel, right? This is a flexible panel, right? Look at the, I'll put it to me so you can kind of see how big it is, right? It doesn't really weigh much. Now, this is more effective than some of the folding panels you can buy for hiking, or the ones from Anchor and stuff like that. I would advise not to buy them from Anchor. Get one of these, and then you need to do a little bit of conversion on it. I've got some converting leads here. I can supply all the information if people don't know what they're doing. And then there's these amazing things you can get for motorcycles, and I'll just unplug it so I can show you. You can buy these, and these bolt onto your motorcycle handlebar. And these little items, here we go, look, it's got a little one button. You've got a little switch, and underneath them you've got USB-C and USB. These work between voltages between 12 volt and 24 volt. Now, I've done some testing. These will work all the way down to about 10 volts. So 10 volts all the way to probably about 26 volts. The solar panel is, I think, around 21, 22 volts, I think it was. Let's have a look. I'm just going to have a look, see what it says on the back. 20.3 volts. Now, you can basically connect that solar panel straight to these. Normally with a solar panel, without getting too complicated, you'd have a solar panel, you'd then have a charge controller, and then you'd have a battery, putting that energy from the solar panel into a battery. And then from the battery, you then plug all your USB chargers into it. On a bike, having a battery would be extra weight I don't need. So I'm trying to keep the weight down. So it was trying to find something that just went straight from the sun into these. So I go straight from the solar panel into these. I can then plug 2 USB-Cs into these charging things, and I can charge 2 battery packs. Now you have to be a little bit clever with the sun. If it's a cloudy day, you're probably not going to get away with using 2 of these because you haven't got as much energy coming in. So oh, okay, yeah. So this is how I've done it. I haven't, like, this is my own idea. I'm looking at different bits and pieces, and I'm trying to make something as easy as possible and as light as possible because I'm on a bike. Last year, the bike weighed 42 kg. This year, I think it might weigh maybe the same, maybe more. So yeah, you unplug one of the units and just plug your phone in there. And I know that on a cloudy day, that solar panel will still charge my phone. So the problem with solar is if the sun's not out, your solar panel is not going to give you any power. So you need a much bigger panel than you think you need. Now, on the recumbent idea, I'm looking at getting a 200-watt solar panel that bends and use the solar panel as the roof. I want to put like a waterproof roof on it because I love to go cycling. I love to keep fit. But when it's raining, and being in the UK, it's always raining. So I want to build something that I can go out and we can IRL stream. We can go down to the beach. I can have lunch. I can drink coffee, and we can go in the recumbent. So I can still go out and get fit. I can take you guys on little adventures places. And I think what I like mostly about live streaming is in life, when shit goes wrong and you're on your own, it's really boring that you can't get to share it with your mates. Streaming, for me, has been a great way of when shit goes wrong, you guys find it hilariously funny, and making that content for me is gold. Sorry, dude, I'm missing the comments. Right, I've seen this set up on some of the van live streams. Yeah, so I've got a motorhome with 600 watt of panels on it. I've got a 3 kilowatt inverter. I've got, I think it's 400 amp hours of lithium batteries. I haven't got loads of lithium batteries, but 400 amp hours, normally enough to get me going about a week. What I found in the UK, though, is you can use the power a lot quicker than the sun puts it back because there's no sun. So I've got a LPG generator which I can plug into it. We haven't done any camper van days away. It's got so expensive for some of the campsites, we've stopped doing it.
While I get ready for work.
Oh, okay. How many hours are you doing today, Claire? So Claire's a paramedic. So yeah, all go and give her a follow. She definitely deserves a follow because she's out there on the front line. And was you working through COVID, Claire? So yeah, if you're watching on Kick, come and jump over to my Twitch stream. And then when we do the shout outs and stuff, you can click the links and you can go and smash her a follow. Are you on Kick, Claire? I don't know if she's...
Claire 83 says 8 hours, yeah, and got the PTSD for it XX.
There we go. So yeah.
Lucy Trapman says, as a matter of fact, the new Final Destination movie is about first responders. Lady Claire 83 says,
nice.
Yeah, I am. Olga says, thank you for your service. Feel free to check my pulse anytime.
What are you on about? Oh, get your pulse stopped about 10 years ago. He hasn't got a pulse, Claire. He has, but it's probably in his pants. That's the only thing he's got pulse in these days. Right, I'm just going to start tidying up, guys, because yeah, I need to get the DJ equipment out in a few hours. Oh God, I need to put all my nuts and bolts away. I'm not sure, Claire. I'm sure if I was on death's door and you touched me, I'm sure my pulse would come back. It's a shame she's not on the microphone because her comments and replies would be fucking priceless.
Chapman says, just giving, Extreme Element says I'm raising money for Great Ormond Street Hospital Children's Charity.
Yeah, so when I do my rides and bits and pieces, I'm raising money for Great Ormond Street. My daughter was born, she didn't go to Great Ormond Street Hospital, but she had severe asthma. For anyone who's a parent and had children that are sick, there was the day when she'd had an asthma attack in her sleep, and she was only like, what, 2 or 3? And she couldn't breathe. And we're like, we had asthma pumps for her, and we said, like, they said you can give her up to 10 puffs. So we give her 10 puffs, no fix, like literally. Okay, Claire, thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, take care of yourself. So yeah, I'll give her 10 puffs. She's still not breathing properly, and we're like, oh my god, what do we do? So 111, ring 111. We've given her the 10 puffs, or they said, I think they said give her more, give her more. So we gave her some more, still no change. So 999. Ambulance gets here, nebulizer on her face and everything else, and they went, we need to get her to the hospital now. And that's when you know, as a parent, you're like, fuck, you know what I mean? If they can't fix her there and then, and it's just asthma, you're thinking it's only asthma. Fucking hell, as a parent, scared the shit out of me. So yeah, we ended up at the hospital quite a few times. So from that, I think it makes you realise it's, you know, I mean, how bad it can be for some parents. And when I looked into raising money for Great Ormond Street Hospital, it wasn't just the children that get to live, it was the ones that are not going to get to live. There's quite a few kids that have got severe cancer and severe diseases that it's going to kill them. So raising money for the ones that we can try and help, and then the ones that we can try and give them the best life they can before they check out. So yeah. And we move away from that because it gets me every time. I think before having children, you'll find that it probably doesn't affect you because you don't have that in your heart yet. And when you have kids, you'll understand it opens up this part of you that turns you into a big softie, lads. So for any lads out there, right, they're going, I haven't got kids yet. Yeah, right. As soon as you have kids, they are going to turn you into the wettest blanket ever, right? But for the best. They will change you for the best, 100%. It will change parts of your body and your heart and your love that you never knew existed. And it is good. Like my daughter. I love my daughter to bits, but sometimes I fucking hate her. Literally.
Volunteers welcome.
Volunteers welcome. Oh, bless you, mate. But yeah, that's why I try and share some of it with you, because you don't get to see a lot of it on telly, and they don't tell you what it's like. But some of it can be really hard, and I panicked. Like when Sam said she was pregnant, it scared the shit out of me. I run a fucking mile, literally. I was ready to move to Australia. I was scared because in my head I was like, damn, I can only barely look after myself. I'll get up in the morning, I'm like, right, I need to brush my teeth, I need to do this, I need to get showered, I need to get clothes on, oh, deodorant, need that. And just that, growing up and being a single guy, and then going to, oh, you're going to be a dad tomorrow. I'm like, what? Just, yeah, scared me. I was like, damn, I can't look after a baby. Now, I remember the first time I held, someone went, do you want to hold my baby? No, I'm going to drop it, because I was like, I'm going to break him.
I wouldn't want to bring kids into the world nowadays. I feel I've let down the world as it is.
That is one, a few people look at it like that. I think Drake said something like that as well. Very, very similar. And look at it this way. If we don't bring kids into the world, there wouldn't be a world that we lived in. I think we need to continue to bring kids into the world because the world needs to evolve. Yes, there's a lot of dickheads in this world, mainly the rich, the ones that control the population and kill us off willy-nilly whenever they want, depending however you want to look at that. Because some of these wars and stuff, they are made purposely for gain, which is sad. It's sad that we still live in a world where they do that for fucking money or for greed, whatever it may be for, but that's war for you. It's us innocent people being killed, families and children all being killed off because of rich idiots that want more money, or they want to mine more ore that's under someone else's fucking bit of land.
Chapman says there are a fair number of songs about that, and yet we still do it somehow.
Yep, we still managed to do it. I went out to pick up this welding cylinder, which I made a bit of a boo-boo. It's behind me. And the man that I picked it up of was from Iran. And I don't know how he brought it up, and he said, like, I'm a Muslim man. He said, and at the moment, I'm embarrassed to be a Muslim man. I said, why? He was in his 80s. And he said, I'm not religious anymore. And I was like, why? He said, because I've learnt one thing. And he said, religion causes war. He said, and where I come from are at war at the moment. He said, and it's pointless. He said, pointless people are getting killed. He said, for what? Greed and money. Or believing in something that the other person doesn't believe in. And he said, and I don't want to be part of that anymore. So he's basically just said, I just want to enjoy the rest of my life and his family, what he's got left. And it really fucking moved me, because you hear so many bad things being said, and what he said was just, he even gave me like a proper handshake hug when we left as well, which was kind of nice. But it was really moving, because he went, I haven't got long left. And that was kind of what he was saying to me before he left planet Earth. He's selling all his stuff off. Whether he's trying to make some money on it to give to family before he checks out, I don't know. But he said, my health is really bad and I haven't got long. But yeah, that was quite moving. So, because, you know, when you get all this stuff on social media, people stirring up this and that. Yeah. But
says, I do think most churches would kick Jesus out pretty quickly.
My mum was Christian. I got sent to a church school. So my mum was Christian, and she went to church, and she sent me to a church school. And she thought that was going to be better. I don't know why. I just got bullied by all of my mates and ridiculed because they're like, all right, church boy. So yeah, that was always quite funny. Here comes my little smelly girl. What's she doing? Oh, Sam's in the garden. She's walking over towards Sam. But no, I don't know much about other religions. I don't think I haven't got time for religion. I think if you need something to make you happy in life to follow.
83 says on today's client's counselor, life is fucking cruel.
It is cruel.
Says, what's in the garden?
What's in the garden? The daughter and my missus. This is the man cave. Yeah, look, the man cave.
Olga says may need to stop calling her smelly. She'll get a compost.
So you got the man cave. Yeah. So recumbrant, golf. It's just toys. Lots and lots of toys. But I like to muck around with toys, and I like to make different content. And I keep saying to people, what do you want to watch? What's interesting? Because I do this just to hang out with my mates that all watch me on stream. And slowly that's growing to more numbers and people around the globe. But yeah, my streams, we don't really talk about religion. I'm interested to find out different ways of life. So what I really like is growing up in England, very much England life, and that's just the way it is. But I'm also interested in people that have grown up in Greece and the way that their culture is. Mainly food, because I love food. So I want to know what food that do you cook, and like how do you dish it up, and family gatherings and all that, because they still have the whole get-together stuff. We don't. When do the English ever get together? We go down the pub. But whenever I've gone to Greece or places like that, you'll see people get together in the street, and they don't even know each other. They all just get together and they drink together, they eat together with strangers. Why don't we do that? I like the idea of meeting up with strangers and getting to know. Like when we met the other day, and I got to meet up with Kuma Monster, a Twitch streamer, that was randomly on my map. I use real-time IRL map, and he was on there. I went and said hello. No, it's all about the flavours. I do like my flavours, Claire. I like my Mediterranean dishes. You can't beat something that's kind of mouth-watering and zingy. And I found that whenever I go to like Europe, well, not so much Europe, but like Greece, I've been to Zante, been to Rhodes, just got to tick off a few places in Turkey, and then I want to go to some more Greek islands. I like islands. I like when you go to the small islands, I find that you don't have that kind of city population feel. Does that make sense? So if you go to a city, whether you go to New York or London or whatever city you go into in the world, it's always the same. City life is just not the same as when you go to a small town or a small country village. Country villages, people are more lovely. more inviting, like Scotland, for instance. I can't wait to go back to Scotland, and I'm hoping, I'd love to do Scotland on the recumbent, mainly because people seem to want to interact with me more on the recumbent bike. But when we're doing Scotland, sitting down and talking to random people is what makes it worth doing for me. And obviously you guys get included in that on the live stream. So I look forward to doing that. Right, I need a drink and some more food, and I need to open this door because that engine there, it must be about 30 degrees in this workshop at the moment. So let's get some air.
That's just because they think you're disabled when you're on it.
That is so true. That is true. I am wondering if that's what they think. There was a woman, she went, oh. She didn't say you can walk, but I got up to move the bike and she went, oh, like, yeah, as if I couldn't use my legs. Right, let's start putting some stuff away. I said this time's going to fly by. I'd like to go out on the stealth as well. Maybe I should have told her. You're having trouble hearing my hang on, let me put this so I can see what's going on there. The TTS is more just for me, to be quite honest. It's because you're on the other platform, aren't you? That's why. But yeah, the TTS is mainly for me. Normally I have it in an earplug, but it's because I've got the microphone on me, look. We're running these new little microphones, which are really quite good. What level mic are we on? That's on... No, turn it down. There we go. Whereabouts are you from, anyway? The dude on Kick that's chatting. I can't see your name because I'm not looking at chat at the moment. What was your name, sorry? Bull Moose Entrapment. How did you come up with that name? Yeah, I'm just cleaning. Got to clean drill bits and stuff.
Bull Moose Entrapment says I'm in Louisiana.
Oh, nice.
Cent is busy building out a new studio and buying up downtown, so we'll see how that goes.
He seems quite a good dude. He does seem quite a good dude. Like, I've watched some stuff, and he said if it wasn't for Eminem, he wouldn't be where he is now. Because was it? He went with Eminem because of the other guys were pushing him out or something, and now look where he is. I don't know the full story, but from what I've seen of him, he looks quite a calm, collective dude. Just got to put drill bits back. What we've got left of them. I need to get another packet now because we broke most of these doing No Brakes' van. I think he broke my 3mm drill bit and I broke the 3, he broke the 4. They lasted all of about a second.
Chapman says someone asked me where he hangs out when he comes to town and I told them to check the candy shop. Am I wrong for that?
No, that's pretty much what anyone in my stream would have said the same thing, I reckon. We've got that same kind of sense of humour. We find it funny, most people find it annoying. Yeah, if I move the camera over there, you see what I'm... You see, yeah, you'd be able to see from there, wouldn't you? There we go. You've got the whole workshop. Because normally what happens in this workshop... Fucking look, cans of brake cleaner, look. No, Eminem, fucking legend. Love a bit of Eminem. So, he's clever. I think that's what gets me with Eminem. He's super clever. Like, even if you're not into rap music, but I look at Eminem, he's a poet, and he didn't know it. But yeah, once that money drops for the DJs, I can get straight down the shop and buy the gas for the welding, and we get that bracket welded up. Oh. What's everyone else up to the weekend? You got anything planned? Do you know, it's just come up, we've got 103 people watching on Kick. Thank you to everyone on Kick. Have we actually got 103 people watching on Kick? That's what it says on the mobile anyway. Maybe we had 103 people watching on Kick. Just reloading to see. Bear with me, just waiting for it to load. Is it going to actually load?
Lady Claire 83 says killing in the morning and light saving in the afternoon.
Hello, babies. Hello. Hello, babies. Hello, babs. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing, babies? Hello. Oh, my little... What's up, babe? Kickbots are a thing. No, so I had one of the admin, should we Kick admin, come into the stream, and he actually messaged me, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm looking." He was looking for different content, and he saw the content we were doing, Annie, because we were working on cars. Asked me a few questions, and we had a bit of a chat on the live stream, and he said, "Okay, so I'm going to put you on the feature wall." I was like, "Oh, thanks very much." So basically, when I'm streaming IRL, I tend to get on the feature wall, and we get a lot of people come through.
Steve Hustopper says, yeah, the Kickstarter said you're on the front page.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, he said he added me to the front page. So I'm very, very grateful for that. I wish we could get something like that on Twitch, because then I'll try and create different content, and people come in depending on what I'm doing. Some people come in when I'm doing the cycling stuff and we're on the adventures, because I think a lot of people are interested in doing it and maybe want tips, or when I first thought of doing the adventure stuff on the bike, because you're away from home for like ages.
Steve Hustopper says 1 age ago.
What, he came in and said you're on the front page? I didn't see it. My chat was down there, wasn't it? So yeah, we get on the front page quite a lot. So yeah, thank you to everyone at Kick that does that for me. Amazing.
Steve Hustopper says that's when he said it. Yeah.
Okay, I must have missed it. Again, I'm trying to fix my chat out.
No, you responded to it.
Oh, okay. See what I mean with fucking brain?
Says, so you probably squirreled it.
Yeah, ADHD. Gone. So yeah, with the adventuring stuff, it scared the hell out of me, the thought of doing it. And I think for a lot of us, we want to do it, but we're like, oh, I don't know if I can. You can. You just got to do it. But yeah, we're just got to swap the pedals over. I've got to put the pedals off the recumbent on the bike for Scotland, and then we just go and do it. I don't think there's anything that can fall off it. Not now. I think we've tested it. I just need to get the panel done. What's the time? I do my stream in the morning, and I want to shut off and get some of my own stuff do. I might go live upstairs. I don't know if I've got anything to... I'm trying to work out what I can stream, basically.
Thorny C. Trapman says we do have more people retiring to other countries because it's so much cheaper. Steve Hustopper says just the bell end can fall a bit at this point.
Thanks, mate. I'm like, what can I stream? What can I do? I've got nothing today to do in the workshop, so I can't make any content. It's just me just pottering around doing fuck all. Because I've pretty much exhausted. I've just got to tidy up, that's it. Putting stuff away.
Steve Hustopper says my pleasure.
What's this? I can't even read it. Anti-corrosive black spray paint. Oh, I've used that. I used that on the bike, so that's gone.
Lucy Chapman says I am determined to see this garden.
Determined to see my garden? There's not much to see, dude, really. Not really. Hang on. There we go. There's not much to see, really. I've just got the you got my house and my garden, and then back into the workshop. There's not much to see out there, really. The kids and that have probably gone in. My son's probably playing on his Xbox. Xbox is much more important than getting outside in 2025. But yeah, I'll see if I can go live tonight. Like I said, I'm DJing tonight, so I'll probably go live just so you guys can have a chat with me and just chill out and listen to some. I don't know what tunes I'm going to be playing. So that's the thing. When you do parties like I do, you never know what the vibe's going to be. The requests come from the person's party, so I play what they want. So if you want to come in and have a chat, pop in and out or whatever else to keep up with what's going on in the evening. Sometimes it's funny. You get to overhear some of the funny shit that people say to me. You get drunk people. That's the reason I started streaming it, to be quite honest. I didn't want to stream the people at the party because it's private. I just stream me. So I have a camera on me against the wall. It makes me feel safer because I've had some really weird stuff happen. So in this day and age, us guys are very scared to be around drunk females because you can get accused of shit, right? And it has happened to other DJs. You right, Babs? Whoa! You keep coming in, I keep giving you cuddles. You don't accuse me of anything, do you? Hey, Babs? Hey? It's my little babby. We named her after my mum. Go on then, whinge bag. So yeah, a couple of other DJs have been accused of stuff. And you get accused, how do you deny it? Unless you've got video evidence. So yeah, having a live stream on me is just a bit more safe. Because if anything happens, I can say, well, that didn't happen, and I can prove it didn't happen. Because it's all time stamped and everything else on the live streams. And after my DJ streams finish, I don't delete them. I just don't show them. So it's always there if I need to go back to it. And we've had a couple of cases. I had a woman jump on my back. She was trying to get to the DJ equipment. I said, look, you're not getting on it. Back up. Next minute, she's over my shoulder trying to grab it. I had a woman suck my finger. I pointed to a woman and said, excuse me, can you get off the front of the stage? And she sucked my finger, which was pretty weird. So you never know what's going to happen with drunk people. So if anything gets said, it happened, I can say, well, no, this is exactly what happened. Here you go. And it's like basically safety for me. So live streaming it, if anything, just makes me feel safe when I'm in certain environments because of the world we live in. Because it's a bit like 50-50, isn't it? If you go to court, prove that you didn't do something when you're being accused of something. And hearing other people go through this, so there's another DJ. I don't know him personally, but he works for the company I work for. He got accused of something, and he was like, well, this didn't happen. It's still going to court. I don't know what happened. I don't know exactly what happened to it, but yeah, it still went to court to the point where she said that he did this and whatever. So yeah, so it's a dangerous world we live in, guys. So I just want to make people happy, and that's why I do the whole DJing thing. I think it's the best job in the world. It's amazing. But anyway, look, I don't want to bore you guys anymore, so I'm going to shoot off and I'll go live a bit later on. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and talk bollocks and mumble about the same old shit. I think with my ADHD, I need stuff to spark me off.
Chapman says I did my DJing on the radio, but we did still have some oddballs show up at the radio booth even.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do get... That's what I mean.
Steve Christopher says we used to listen to bollocks.
Yeah, that's why you're here. Best bollocks in the world. Yeah, that's why I like doing the IRL streams, because we're just riding along the road and we get to talk about what we see, and it gives me something to talk about. It's nice when you get different people come in, though, because they give you different things to talk about, different subjects and that. But yeah, We don't really talk about politics and religion in my streams. We just every now and then we bring it up.
Chatting up a lady was fun. Now we treat finger sucking as weird. Lol.
Well, look at that. Yeah, but I still interact with. I still make little jokes. Look at that woman, that girl earlier. I say woman, girl. She must have been what 20, 25, I suppose, 26. She walked past the car, and I went, "Oh, nearly got you." And she just looked at me like fucking death, like I was not in her. She didn't have the time, basically. Didn't have the time to laugh. Didn't make her laugh. That's why I would never go with someone like that, because if she doesn't find that funny, fuck me, she must be boring. Because if you can't have that little jokey joke and find that shit funny, fucking life must be hard. How can you go through life with not finding shit like that funny? I just don't get it. So yeah, straight away, she's going to be hard work. So yeah, whoever is her other half, good luck. You need a medal. Like, don't get me wrong, Sam has good days and bad days. We wind each other up. But like that little clip you didn't see in the car.
Says missed out on 10 whole points missing her.
Don't worry, mate. There was a clip in the car that you guys didn't see because it was on privacy mode. But the streaming camera you're watching still records even though I'm on privacy mode. And then clips are the ones that sometimes get caught. And I upload them to Discord because they're a bit more private. I might put it on thingy. But yeah, they're the funny ones. Not everyone's going to find it funny, but hey, all you guys that follow me will. But yeah, bye for now. Much appreciated for all the follows from you guys and all the subs over on Kick. It all goes to a good cause. It means this Muppet can do more stuff.
Lovely. You're a lucky man.
She is, mate, she is. But the thing is...
Olga says take care, mate.
Even if I do lovely stuff, it goes whoosh. It's just, yeah. We're on different... What was it? Men are from Venus. Is it men are...
Oh, the weakest link. Goodbye.
Which one are we from? Are we from Mars or Venus? But women and men are from two different planets. Good morning, mate. Morning. Right, that says we're off. We're off journey by that one. Oh.
Live stream active.
Just to say before I go, I was just about to end that. Let's go and raid someone. Don't shoot off yet. Let's go for a raid. If you're watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere. Let's go and raid. Because I don't want to waste.
Olga says G.
Yeah, G. If you're watching on...
Grim 204 says cheers, mate.
Nah, that's all right, dude. If you're watching on Kick, you won't come over for the raid. You're just pushing the X, yeah. Who's on? Let's have a look. Who's on? We'll raid someone. So if you're watching on Kick, jump over to my Twitch stream, Clive's Adventures on Twitch, and then you can come over for the raid. So who we got that we follow? Should we raid my son? Should we raid my boy? So he's playing GTA. He'll probably ignore you, but should we raid him?
Steam Past Offer says let's do it.
Let's do it. Right, here we go. We're raiding my boy. He's currently playing GTA. So yeah, go and say hello to him. Oh, it's not gonna show. It's gonna.
Welcome to Clive's Adventures. Thank you, McGrim _204
Hey, McGrim, welcome over, dude. Welcome. Thank you for coming over. Yeah, sorry, I forget to do raids. I'll go to end the stream and let's raid out. But yeah, we're going to raid my boy. He's playing GTA, so let's go and say hello. To everyone that was watching on YouTube, how you doing? If you're watching on the shorts, so I'm in the middle. I'm about here. If you're watching on shorts, please go below, go to the description, click on my Twitch stream, come and say hello on Twitch. Twitch is probably, or Kick. Twitch or Kick, doesn't matter which one. The interaction's better on them two platforms. Music is only on my Twitch stream normally, so if you want to come and listen to the music. Only subs can request songs. So if you do want to request songs, you need to be a sub. Unfortunately, that has to be on Twitch. It doesn't work on Kick. But as soon as I can get that to work on Kick, it will probably be on Kick. So yeah. I'll see you in a bit. Let's go.